didn't come through. I didn't know. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let me see. 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 Let's go. I'll be back, chat. New book, baby. New book. All right, let's get to it. Let's see what's happening on this spy real quick. Today we made some money, quick $74. Not much, but Quick base hit. Base hits win the game. It's not about getting home runs every day. It's about them base hits, baby. Let's get to it. Let's look what happened. Let me delete all these lines. These were my supply and demand lines. I mean, my support and resistance lines. Those are why I had those there. So I can know if price broke above or below that it's true going to trend in that direction. Clearly dipped. Let's see. Let's just start on the 1 minute, see what happened today, see where I got my entry, see where I got out at, see where I could have made more profit at. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get that dollar. I'm trying to get it as big as possible. Okay. So to start the day, let me look through my journal. Remember, guys, if you're really trying to learn and trying to get better at this stuff, you need a journal. You need to journal. You need to know where you went wrong in certain trades. You need to know why you won certain trades. And honestly, this lets you get your thoughts out and actually review why you lost and why you're winning trades and where you need to get better at. And so that's what I've been doing lately, and I feel like it's getting me better. So we're going to keep doing that. Remember, guys, we're trying to get 1% better every day. 1% better. If you ain't getting 1% better every day, you're getting 1% worse. Remember that. No matter what you're doing, every day you're going to get 1% better or 1% worse. If you're not learning, if you're not developing, you're getting 1% worse. And that's a no. Life is too competitive to get worse. All right, so let's get it. So to start the day, we had, all right, okay, let me see, sorry. To start the day, I didn't have any certain bias. All the bad news and stuff, I mean, it's pretty much, we already know the market's been dumped already. So, I mean, I pretty much didn't have any bias going into today. Obviously, you want to look at it big. Obviously, you want to look at your big time frame because I'm just a scalper. I'm a scalper, so I want to go in for the quick trades. I want to get in, get out. I'm not trying to stay in for honestly an hour is pushing it for my trades. I don't want to be in there for even an hour. So to start the day yesterday, let me see. Okay, start the day yesterday. We went up. Okay. So to start off today, we were basically in a range. You want to see right here because we start off at 26. So on the 26th, we start off right here, basically in a little range from 573.50 to 576. Which, I mean, you can still make some money in there, but we don't range trade. But start the day off, we come up, we take a big drop, we sweep all them lows, we retrace, and honestly, that's exactly where I got in at. We can see this right here. I believe I got in at right here. Let's see. Let's go down to my 5 minute. Remember, guys, I'm still a beginner. I'm only 1 year in, so some of you guys watching me might know more than me. Some of you might not. I'm not the best trader, but I'm learning. I'm getting 1% better every day, like I said. And we will be profitable, and we will make a killing off of this, and we will make a career out of this, and we will be profitable traders. So today, we jumped up, came down, broke structure, which because we went up, broke structure. When I seen these big string candles, it was already, so I traded my 1 minute. Let's go back to the 1 minute. I know I'm jumping back and forth, but I promise you, I got this whole picture right here set out for you. I promise you. Okay. I promise I got this picture set up for you. Just trust me. Okay, so this. Oh my God, went too far up. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Hey, first day doing this, man. So this stuff is a little difficult. Okay, so we see all this chop all the way down. So that's for a scalper. That's a pretty big just chop without one retracement. We got a retracement as soon as we opened. We dropped, picked back up, breaking structure to the upside. You would want to test to go up, but look what it did. Came down, came back down. Basically, that's that's a breaker block. That's exactly what it is. Price started right here. So what is a breaker block? A breaker block is when price breaks two structures. It's going to break. So say if price is going up, it's going to go up, break structure to the upside, but then it's going to give a change of character by breaking that last higher low. It's going to break that last higher low. It will give a retest, and that's whenever it will go. That's a breaker block. That's a breaker block formation. So that's exactly what happened right here. Price opened up, went from what's this? 575.22, 575. That's just no price broke up. Because it's not a big. It's only on the 1 minute candle. Price broke up, came down, broke structure to the upside, gave a change of character, and then once I got my retracement right here, and now look at this. I know you don't see any fair value gaps on my 1 minute time frame, but keep in mind 1 minute time frames, them candles move a lot. On the 1 minute time, on a 5 minute time frame, you will have a fair value gap where your 1 minute time frame, it won't have a fair value gap. So I've done this a lot. I've been stuck in my 1 minute time frame, and I'm like, where's my retracement? Where's my retracement? It didn't come to my fair value gap in my 1 minute time frame. But if you look out in your bigger time frame, it retraced to a fair value gap. So look right here, you will be like, Devin, how do you feel like this is a safe entry for a retracement? Because this is exactly where I got in at this wick is exactly where I got in. Matter of fact, I had this wick, the sellers took hold of it, and once it came, this second candle from this tall wick came up and sold it again and ended up in the red. I'm right here on this red candle. I promise you, exactly where I got in. Okay, so then again, you're saying, Devin, how do you know that's a safe trade? Why'd you get in right there? Hey, look. So my strategy, stick to my strategy, supply and demand. Supply and demand, I always want to get in where fair value gaps are, breaker blocks are, order blocks, anywhere where massive buyers, massive sellers are. I don't trade support and resistance mainly. I trade support and resistance on big time frames, but I don't just hop in at the support or hop in at the resistance. What I need to have my strategy react off of those support and resistance. So if I see a support and resistance line, which I'll show you example. I'll show you example a little later. But say if I have a support right here and price comes right here and I just see it like a wick, I don't just hop in, because support and resistance traders, they'll hop in aggressively right there. They'll hop in at that support if they see a wick. If they see buyers hop in from that support line, they'll hop in right there. That's called aggressive trading. I am an aggressive trader, but what I want to see off that big time frame, I'm talking about like an hour-long time frame, or maybe a 15-minute I'd get into. A 15-minute, but what I want to see is a clear change of character. So if it's a downtrend and you're coming to a 1 hour support line, I'm looking at that support line not just to hop in for a call, but I'm hopping in after I see my change of character. So if I'm seeing a downtrend, lower highs, lower lows, if I'm seeing that, but then once we get to that support area, not supply. Supply is where heavy buyers and sellers are off the trend. Support and resistance lines are where trend is going to reverse. So if I have my support and I'm having a downtrend to my support, I want to see a change of character. I'm going to want to see a change of character, retest, break a structure to make sure we're in a new trend, and then I want to see another retest, and that's what I'm in. So I trade support and resistance off of my supply and demand strategy. Okay, so back to where the original after the little lesson. So why I got in at why did I feel that wick was safe to get in? Easy. I can explain to you right here. Do you see this? In my 1 minute, we didn't see a fair value gap, but that's why. You always want to be on your big time frames. You got to see what your big time frame is doing before you go to your small time frame. The small time frame will get you trapped, and I'm saying it to you guys, but I'm also saying it to myself because I mess up, I lose trades daily, but I also have winners, and I know I will eventually have more winners than losers. I know even right now, as I lose more than I win, my losers are still smaller than my winners on average. But eventually, I will have more winners than losers, so eventually I will have more winners than losers. And the fact that I always make sure my winners are bigger than my losers is gonna really scale me up there. Okay. So I got in at this wick right here. Why did I get in at this wick right here? Well, actually, like I told you, I got in at the second one. So I got in right around right here, but I was in my 1 minute time frame. So that's right around right here. Okay, but why did I get in at this wick right here? Why was it safe? What is that? What is that? So price opened, got bought. No, price opened, got bought up, went to the upside. What broke structure? Came up, tapped my fair value gap, and I was in. That's easy supply and demand. It honestly doesn't get easier than that. Like, I'm being so serious. It honestly does not get easier trade than that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this because you're still that's a range. That's a range right there. So I mean, you could say no. That's honestly a perfect entry. I was gonna say I would say it could be kind of risky, but every trade is risky. That's the thing. Trading is a probabilities game. You just make sure. Well, you can't make sure, but you just try to make sure that you trust your strategy and follow your disciplines, and you're on the right side of probability. The thing is, your strategy doesn't always guarantee a win. Your strategy does not guarantee a win, but it does lower your chances of losing because every single day, the market is unique. Every pattern, every strategy that you act on, every formation that you act on, every pattern that you act on, there we go, is unique, even if tomorrow I get the same, even if tomorrow